All right, question 10. Consider the piecewise function shown on the graph. Over which part of the domain does the graph represent a cubic function? So first off, let's identify the three different pieces of this graph. We clearly have this piece right here. That's going up, dips down a little bit, and continues to go up until we hit an open circle there, a break in the graph. And then we have a flat line. And hopefully you recognize that flat line. That's just a linear graph. We'll put L there for linear. And then the last part, a little tough to see. It's not quite a flat line, a little bit of a curve to it. So the question is, okay, which part represents a cubic function? I encourage you to make your best guess there. We obviously know it's not the flat line because that's linear. But if you're not sure, we can always go to the graphing calculator. You can pick a Desmos calculator. A cubic function just means a function that has an x value raised to the third power. Or in other words, we're cubing x. So to type that in a calculator, we would just type in x and we would raise it to the third power and then graph to kind of get an idea of what this graph looks like. And you can see it looks like the purple portion that we've shaded here. So it's this portion, whoa, right here. So really the question becomes now, what is the domain for the portion that's circled in blue? Recall that domain refers to the x values of the graph. So we need to start right here at this open dot. So what is the x value for that open dot? Well, we look straight down and we can see the x value is -2. And then this graph, the x values, the y values are obviously getting smaller. But again, all we care about are the x values because we're talking about the domain. The x values are getting smaller because this graph is going to the left. Slowly, but it is continually going to the left forever and ever. So all the x values are the x values. X is less than -2. Important point. C would be the correct answer if we had a closed dot up here at this endpoint, but we don't. We have an open dot, so that's how we know it's just x is less than -2.